Good afternoon.
Hello, peeps.
Randall and Diane Breaux here. We're so happy to spend a few minutes with you and talk about real estate
And life.
and life. We always throw in little asides.
Yeah, we got a little asides here and
throw
there.
little things in.
Yeah, asides.
So today we're going to talk about staging.
Staging. So we thought we'd play a little game called the staging game.
Staging game.
So on my trusty dusty little pickle card here, I've got a list of things that you might consider doing in anticipation of putting your home on the market.
Okay.
So the question is, would it make sense to do that or not? Should you bother doing that to put your home on the market or not?
100% yes.
You don't know what they are yet.
Oh, well, I can tell you any staging is a good thing.
Any
Good
stage
step.
is a good thing. But
Always.
all right.
All right,
So
first one.
number one,
Hit me.
repairs.
Yes.
Why do you think repairs have to be done?
Well, people, if they see something that's damaged or, not working, it gives them concern. They're like, is this house in good operating order?
Yeah.
What am I buying?
Yeah.
I don't want to take this on if I've got a ton of repairs to do.
Yeah.
So we recently got a lovely listing here in Prescott Lakes and love these folks. Shout out to them. You know who you are.
Yep.
On Solstice.
Yep.
The McClures. Lovely, lovely folks. And we recommended always have your home pre-inspected before you go live on the market. Just in case you find something you didn't even know you had wrong. It's always good to find out before, not when you're under contract. And they agreed, they did it. They had a few cracked tiles on the roof, immediately fixed it. Beautiful, beautiful. So now when I show their home, I can tell everybody this home was pre-inspected. There were a few little things that they had to repair. They've already taken care of it. Gives a
people
high,
love that.
Yeah, it gives people a high level of confidence that this home has been well taken care of and that they are buying something they can move in without having a lot of repairs later on down the road. Highly advised. Repair.
Yes. So a couple of things here. First of all, you may have repairs to make that you don't know about. That's why you do a pre-inspection. If your home is over 4 or 5 years, do a pre-inspection.
Yep.
And take care of it all. Excellent selling feature. People love the confidence of, we've had this inspected, we've already done everything. They love that.
You're good to go. We have a clear report.
If you have less than a few years, you may not want to spend the money on the pre-inspection. I think it's still a good idea. Yeah. It's not that much, $300 or $400.
It's not a big investment.
It's not a big investment. No. Really puts a feather in your cap in terms of selling the home. If you have repairs that are visible. We once went into a home.
Yeah.
There was a wire hanging from the ceiling of the master bedroom.
Yes.
With
nothing else.
Yeah.
No light fixture, no
just
fan,
a wire.
just
hanging.
Wires.
Yeah. Anything like that. Oh,
it disturbs people.
Yeah.
They're like, what's wrong? Is that safe? Is that a live wire?
Yeah, I actually found a problem with the home without even having it inspected. You should probably have that repaired before you call your agent.
Yes.
If
you've got, ripped carpeting or, a lot of broken tiles in your flooring, just address it.
Yeah, address it.
Because people will tag you for that. And it will also not help you in terms of getting top dollar.
Yeah.
People will be like, well, I need new carpeting.
Yep.
It's gross. You've got broken tile. So I'm going to ding you for $5,000.
Yep.
So, all things to keep in mind.
Yep.
What's our next one?
Paint.
Oh, well, we cannot ever say enough about paint.
I keep saying it. Paint is cheap.
Paint is cheap. Yeah.
If you have, and your agent should be able to tell you this, if you have a relatively contemporary color, then you don't need to, and it's recent, it looks good. You don't have to paint. But if you have faux finishes, if you have anything that's peach, if anything like that people might think
Mauve,
is weird, mint green, paint it.
Just do it. It's cheap. It's easy. Fast. It gives a whole new look, and it also makes your house look super clean again.
Yes.
I know I have dogs, so they hit the wall, and you have marks and things like that. So absolutely, that's the easiest, cheapest thing you can do.
Yeah, and even if your paint is up to speed, any dings on the wall, paint them. If you've taken, don't leave picture hooks on the wall.
Yes, if you're taking all your pictures down, take them down, seal the holes,
seal it, and paint
just
it.
lightly touch it up.
Yep.
Looks
These are
good.
easy.
Easy.
This one's
Love
going
it.
to be harder.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay. What about adding a fireplace?
Well, I'm a mixed bag on that, and I'll tell you. It's an investment. You might have to pay about $5,000. This is my opinion. If I had a lot of money and I didn't really care, maybe I would consider hiring somebody to come install a fireplace. You should know most homes, you don't have to go through the roof and punch a hole or
Yep.
anything. You can vent it out through a side wall.
Yep.
So don't get wigged out by that. But I would also consider just saying, I'll give you a fireplace
Allowance.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I couldn't think of the word.
We've done that in the past. We did a fireplace allowance, and
Mhm.
then I did virtual
Mhm.
virtual staging
Yeah.
picture
So you
where
could see
we
what it
added
would
a
look like.
fireplace so you could see what it looked like.
Yeah.
That worked reasonably well, but a lot of people, their home alert fireplace, they're looking for a
They
fireplace.
specifically are requiring it. They're requesting it in their searches. They want only homes with fireplaces.
Yeah.
So something to consider, especially in Prescott. We're a little mountain town. People enjoy their
People love
fireplaces.
the fireplace.
It wouldn't stop me from buying a home, but
We've had buyers that did not buy
Yeah.
because there was no fireplace.
And even though we say, look, you can add it, it just seems to overwhelm them.
Yeah.
So think
particularly
about
if you've got
adding it.
if you got a huge wall that and you
Yes.
don't have a fireplace, that might be a good idea. You're looking at $5,000 as just sort of an entry level fireplace. If your home is in Phoenix,
No.
if your home is in Las Vegas, you know, in half the year it's 120 degrees. All right, so people aren't going to be looking for a fireplace. But we have 4 seasons here, and there's nothing more fun than sitting with, you know, your wife and the dogs and coffee in front of the fireplace. Depends on your wife, I guess.
And it depends on the day.
And it depends on the day. But yeah, that's part of Prescott's charm.
Part of the charm. Sit in front of a warm fireplace when it's snowing outside. It's lovely. So yeah, I'm kind of, sometimes I think, yeah, just add it. Sometimes I say just offer an allowance to make it happen.
Yep.
But that's my 2 cents on
2
that.
cents. Next
okay,
up.
Next one.
Granite countertops. Or
countertops.
Or it doesn't have to be granite. The what is
Quartz.
it called? Quartz is really popular now. So upgrading the countertops.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good one. We bought our house and immediately upgraded. And so had it been upgraded, I would have appreciated that a whole lot more.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's certainly more, especially if you have Formica countertops or Corian. Nobody wants that. It screams dated. My house, the house, it's old. So if you upgrade, and you can get a reasonable slab. It's not like you have to get, the most expensive with fossils in it or something like that. Yeah. We don't need to have a Bill Gates type of granite here. You can just get some nice, and people just think, wow, okay, this is current. This is current.
Now, if the homes in your neighborhood generally don't have granite, you might be able to get away with it, but it would give you an advantage. Here's the thing about granite countertops. A lot of agents and people in general use the countertops as an indicator of the upgrades of the whole home.
True.
So you could have everything upgraded. If you've got Formica, they're going to think of your home as not being updated.
Right.
And that's
dated.
true. Yeah, very dated.
Very.
And that's true in the bathrooms too. So if you get the
that
countertops
cultured marble,
in
do
the
it
bathrooms,
in the bathrooms. I agree.
That's a big indicator that people use, because people they're not in the business, they're not in construction, they don't know what upgrades look like, but they know what countertops look like.
Yeah.
So a lot of people use that as a proxy.
If you're spending $700,000 or $800,000, you don't want to see cultured marble countertops in the bathroom.
Yep.
Especially in the master.
Yep.
So just do it.
Yep.
It'll help you get top dollar.
Yep.
Okay.
This one's harder.
Uh-oh.
Lighting.
Well, it depends. If you have a really dated, like brass light fixture, please get rid of it. It screams old, I'm dated. Anything that's, not a current light fixture. Most people now want can lights. Mm-hmm. If you have them, change out the thing so it's the closed, so the bulb isn't hanging out, that will be a little update.
Yeah, upgrade
People
your
like that.
cans. You can get
Upgrade your
cans now
cans.
that LED, and you can dial. We did a video on this. You can dial in the color of the light, how bright it is.
Yes, we did.
One thing that people like a lot is bright.
Yeah.
Now, there was a time people wanted cozy. They wanted it dark. That's when they had popcorn ceilings and all the rest. And all of that will come back eventually. People start putting popcorn back on the ceilings, probably before we die. But right now,
Hopefully
they
not.
want bright. They want bright. So some of the homes, like we've
Yeah.
seen homes where they added a cover on the back porch, and it made the home dark.
Yes, the interior of the home.
Interior got
So
dark.
be aware of that.
Yeah. So if you
so
need
yeah,
to brighten it up with some cans, do that.
get some new ceiling fans with a nice lighting kit.
Yep.
None of that brass and little flowery looking. That's all dated.
Yep.
Get current fans, current light fixtures,
Mhm.
and upgrade your can
Yep.
lights.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
None of that will hurt you ever.
And
ever.
if your house is dark, turn on the lights
when you're having a
for
showing.
every single showing.
Absolutely.
Now,
you want to come in
when
and
she and I are showing homes, that's my job.
he's the light guy.
Yeah, I'm the light guy. So I will run through the house and I'll quickly turn on any lights that I think need to be on, and I'll shut them all down before we leave.
Yep.
Most agents won't do that. So if your home, particularly if your home is dark, turn on the lights. It's a pain in the butt.
Light it up.
Yeah. Now, if your home is bright, don't turn them on, and sometimes that actually plays in your favor because it's so bright and they don't even have the lights on. But if you don't have that, turn on the lights.
Okay.
All right, final one.
Final one.
I got a bunch of others. We'll do another game.
Okay.
Yeah. Final one.
Okay.
Paring down the furniture.
Yes. Yes. And I actually had this happen to us in our house in Texas.
Yeah.
We went out, and on the floor of the showroom, the sofa and the love seat looked fine. We got it home. Huge.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
It dwarfed the room.
Yes.
It fit fine, but it was just too tall, too big. It was like the whole room was just sofa.
Yeah.
So always, it's better to remove some furniture if you've got a lot of pieces, if you have a lot of end table, sofa table, this, that, this table, that table.
Anything in the
hallways. Pull it out. You want spacious, clear, clean areas.
Yes. Particularly if your square footage is below, say, 2,000 square feet.
That's right. It's
you
worth
get
it.
down to 1,500.
And you got a lot of furniture? Yeah.
Yeah. You need to pull furniture out to make that sucker look as big as possible.
Yeah. Some people have a huge primary bedroom suite with huge dresser and mirror, and then another chest on chest, and then the room just, you just have a little room in front of the bed to walk. Pull some of that out and put it in storage. It just will show more spacious. It looks cleaner. It looks great to walk in. You feel like, oh yeah, this is a nice sized room. This is lovely. So it never will hurt to kind of purge some of the furniture. Even we did it in Texas. Just go put it in storage for a month or two till you sell. It's well worth it.
Yes. Look especially in hallways, entranceways, foyers.
Pull it out.
Anywhere where people are walking through a room, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out.
That's what she said.
And yeah, that is what she said. So I can't take her anywhere. One thing also, one piece of furniture that will always be suspect in my mind is anything called a hutch. Hutches tend to be big.
Yep.
They tend to be passed down from generation to generation, and people keep them because they feel they have to.
Yep.
They take up a lot of space, and you get used to seeing it. You don't realize how big it is. Usually, you should remove the hutch.
Yeah, people come in and they're like, well, there really isn't a lot of room in these spaces. It seems crowded.
Yeah.
And that is the wrong impression.
And they're not going to buy.
They're not going to buy.
We can tell them, oh, but this piece is really big.
Right.
They're not going to buy.
They can't see it.
They can't see it. Yeah.
All right. So I think that was a fun game. I think we did good.
Staging game number one.
Staging game number one.
We actually agreed on pretty much.
We did. We're winners. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. So
I like this game. No rules.
No rules.
I like that.
Yeah, you can even make offhand, dirty jokes.
That's right. Pardon me if that offends anybody else.
I'm sorry, we'll pare
It's
down
just
that.
funny.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
All right. So
Gotta
that
have
is
fun.
our staging tips of the day. If you like tips, the place to go is pickle411.com. That is our free information site. Whether you're a buyer, seller, or somewhere in between, there'll be something there waiting for you that will amaze, astound, delight, inform, and
Well,
entertain you. Did I say entertain
I
already?
don't know.
Something else.
Educate, educate,
Educate.
educate. Yeah.
Yes.
There you
Overwhelm.
go. Overwhelm.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Disparage.
No,
I won't
no, we
disparage
don't
it.
disparage.
It's all free too.
It's all
By the way.
free.
All
Yeah.
free.
I
We
don't
could
charge.
charge
We
for
don't
it.
even charge you
No,
for
you
this.
charge for it.
That's all good.
Don't charge.
We're happy.
Yeah.
All right, my friends, we hope to hear from you soon. Please look out and check us out and give us a call. We're happy to help you on your search here in Prescott. Take care and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.
Bye.